Hey guys, and welcome back to Grace May's Designs. I'm your host, Grace May. Today is Wednesday, July 1st, 2026, and this is episode 18, the 1776 Liberty Shawl. I am so glad that you have joined us. If you're returning back, welcome. If you are new, this is a podcast where I share about my knitting and crochet and making, and yeah, so let's just jump into it. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Ravelry as Grace May's Designs. And yeah, I think that's it for the intro. As you guys know or may not know, today is the official release date for my 1776 Liberty Shawl. As you can see, I made it with Leading Men fibers, 1 full skein and 2 minis. I knit it on a US 6 needle. And I am hosting a knit along for the month of July over in the Facebook group, the 1776 Liberty Shawl group. We have so many members over there right now that are joining in with the knit along, sharing pictures, just, talking about it, interacting with each other. And I am just full of gratitude and thankfulness that you guys have all loved this pattern and have supported me. You can find the pattern for sale on Ravelry. Also, I'll have it linked down in the description below. But I just wanted to talk about that and just pop on and say, if you want something fun to knit on this summer or just this month to celebrate the 250th birthday of America, the 1776 Liberty Shawl is for you. The pattern is on sale right now through the end of the month for 25% off. So just keep that in mind. But it's just gorgeous. And as always, I don't like weaving in ends. So there's still the ends. But you can wear it a number of ways. How I'll probably wear it mostly during fall and winter, because it is currently 100 degrees outside, or else I would be wearing this today, is I like to wear them like a cowl. So I would just kind of wear it like this, tuck all those ends in. See? You can wear it like that, which I think would be really pretty come fall and winter. You can also wear it like an actual shawl. And it's a very nice size shawl. I know there's some people in the group that are going to try to make it with a heavier weight yarn. So I'm curious to see how that changes things or how big it ends up being. But I still feel like this is a decent size for the amount of yarn I had. And I could have blocked it even more than I did. But yeah, I'm going to take this back off because it is too hot. I have the fan running in my room here. But there's that. And then works in progress. I worked on my summer court tank top. And this is a Dragon Horde Yarns pattern. And I am using Mama Jess Knits yarn in Birthday Cake. And you can see I made some progress on this. I went to the drive-in movies last weekend, and so we saw a double feature, so I was just knitting in the round in the dark. And I am knitting this on a US 5 3.75 millimeter needle. But I am loving how this is turning out. I love the little lace detail. I have to measure to see how much more I need to knit before I can start separating for front and back. As you can see, it kind of is already growing and it will block out. So we will see how that goes. I've made some progress on it. And then I don't think I showed these, but I have my plain Grace Mays vanilla socks, and this is using Polka Dot Creek self-striping yarn. I'm not exactly sure what colorway this is, but I am knitting this on a US 2.25 millimeter needle. I went to a seminar at church and I got most of this done while I was there. And I am just updating my vanilla sock pattern, so I wanted to have a new photos and new samples. I am keeping that in my Robin's Nest Knits bag. This was her collection or collaboration with Leaps of Faith yarn. I just love this bag. 4th of July. Love the inside fabric. So I've been slowly working on those. I also have been working on a crochet project. I made a scrappy shawl, 2 of them out of this pattern, and this is the Jessica shawl. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. And so I am using a E hook, which is a 3.5 millimeter. I don't think that's going to show. And I just have scraps of yarn. Some were minis, some were just scraps that I put into a giant magic knot cake. And so these are all the colors. Reminds me of like the ocean and beach. So I've just been slowly working away at this. And I like how that is coming out. Maybe I'll have it done for my beach vacation. We'll see. I don't really have a timeline on it. It's just whenever I feel like working on it. And then I didn't show these. These are something new. I love this bag. This is a bag by K Collections. And this is her Fries Before Guys bag. But right now I just have a whole bunch of scraps in here. And I'm just pulling out scraps and making scrappy socks. And again, these are on size 1, 2.25 millimeters. And this is again my scrappy sock pattern. Not scrappy sock pattern. Grace May's vanilla sock pattern. So this will be another, potentially another sample. And you can see like this color changes are not the same width, but they're the same width on both. So yeah, so like right now I'm using this scrap, and so I have it coming out from both the center pull and the outside, and I'll just knit until it's used up. I am making sure I end and begin the new color at the beginning of the round, just because I like it to be somewhat even. So I don't know, I'll just work through these scraps and keep making scrappy socks until they're no more. And so I have that. And then this project, I don't know where I got who makes this project bag. I got this at a little craft festival, and I just love the red, white, and blue. I think it's like a makeup bag, but it's the perfect size to hold socks. This I'm really excited about. These are my Liberty and Justice socks. It's a pattern I'm designing. It is not released yet, but it is coming very soon. And this is the first one. So this is the Liberty sock. And I'm using Mama Jess Knits yarn in her Happy Birthday America, or Happy 250th Birthday America colorway set. The set came with 2 50 grams and then a 20 gram mini. And so I am knitting, I knit this one on a 1.1, wow, size 1, 2.25 millimeter. I cannot word today. And then I did go up to a size 2 for the pattern part because it is color work and it's a little bit tighter. I used the Sew Just heel. And yeah, so this is the first one. So this stitch pattern is the Liberty sock. And this stitch pattern is in the shawl. And then the Justice sock, I reverse colors. And so this sock is going to be majority red. But the Justice is a different pattern. Again, same stitch pattern. This stitch pattern is in the shawl. And then I'm doing the blue heel. So these are really fun. I'm hoping to have this one done possibly by the weekend, and then I can get it typed up, written up, and out for you guys. But yeah, I've been just keeping busy with projects and a lot of behind the scenes stuff that was going on leading up to the shawl pattern and the knit along. But yeah, I'm just happy to share what's going on and wanted to just record today. Like I said last week, I'm not sure what my schedule is going to look like, but I did want to record today just with the pattern releasing and the knit along starting, and just to catch up with you guys and let you guys know if you haven't heard about it. But I will talk to you guys all soon, and happy knitting, and bye for now.